Mic check, mic check. What's going on, world? You already know it's your boy SB, and I'd like to welcome y'all back to the 8th episode of Season 5 of the Roll Up Podcast. As always, before we go any further, I just want to, take a second to thank each and every one of y'all for y'all continuous support. It really means a lot to me. The followers going up, the streams going up, and the reach is expanding. And it's all due to y'all doing what y'all do by showing love to the Roll Up Podcast. I appreciate it. It means so much to me. This year is going to be special, and I can't wait to see how far we take this movement. And it goes without saying, if you haven't done so already, feel free to like, comment, and subscribe to the Roll Up Podcast. We taking over, like I said, we're going to take over the game this year, and it's going to be excited to watch the campaign grow. And I want you to watch the campaign grow too, so you can restore the belief in yourself that you can achieve your dreams. So be sure to follow the Roll Up Podcast on all social media. Be sure to check out the SauceBradyExperience.com. That's the official hub of the Roll Up Podcast. Everything that I got cooking all in one area. One way to stay up to date with what's going on is to stay tapped in to the website. Also, you can use code TruePod at the Sauce Factory to receive 30% off your order. The Season 5 merch collection is available right now. Going crazy. Again, I'm working on an all-female line, so y'all give me a couple weeks. I had that squared away, but make sure you go grab you some drip, because I'm finna go crazy. I got so many ideas, and I was told through a little birdie that once I reach a certain threshold in sales on Bonfire, I'll have more options to pick from: sweatpants, joggers, etc. So y'all help your boy out. Go use that code TruePod so we can unlock this new wave, so we can really put some pressure on this merch game. I also have 2 books for sale right now on Amazon and Barnes & Noble. One is titled Here's the Truth. The other is titled You Deserve Better. Both great reads, both that inspirational kick in the ass that you need to keep the ball rolling and, to just make this year the best year of your life. So if you're looking to read some more books, I highly recommend you checking out those 2 as well. I will also be starting a Gaming with Sauce stream where I'll be playing my favorite video games, and we can do a little Q&A so y'all can get to know me a little better. So y'all make sure y'all be on the lookout for that as well. And you already know, now that we got the logistics out the way, it's time to jump into today's conversation. On the last episode, we talked about divine timing and how important it is to understand that everything will happen at its appointed time. On today's episode, we're going to talk about how to stay focused on the mission at hand. The answer to that is simple. We have to remember why we started this journey in the first place. Maybe it's financial security, the schedule flexibility, or you just want to see how lit you can make your life experience. In order to get to where you're going, you got to know where you've been. On the days you want to give up the most, it's important to remind yourself of why you started this mission. As always, we got to kick off every episode with a quote, and today's daily reminder comes from Ralph Marston, and it reads, "Remember why you started. Remember where you're headed. Think of how great it will be to get there, and keep going." As I was researching this topic, this quote resonated with me, because as we sit here on episode 8 of season 5, the journey that I've been on to get here has been wild. The highs, the lows, the ups, the downs, the trials, the tribulations, the times of uncertainty, and etc. have all contributed to the theme of the Roll Up Podcast. When I started out on this journey in 2020, I knew that I wanted to inspire everybody who is ready to become the hero in their own story. But before I could do that for y'all, I had to learn to do it for myself first. There are times where I sit and reflect on everything that I've been through, and I get flooded with an abundance of gratitude, because there's been a plethora of situations that could have went all the way left. And I was determined to not make that part of my life the last that anybody ever heard of SB. There will be times where throwing in the towel makes more sense than ever. There will be times, especially as men, that we are ready to cave in to the pressure of life. But looking over all the days we thought would break us, we have successfully made it through each and every adversity. We may have had to been broken down, but in alchemy, one must be stripped of everything to be rebuilt into an upgraded version of ourselves. When we reflect on where we've been and take note of all the victories and lessons learned, we will see that all of those situations had to happen in order for us to have clarity on the direction of our life. The heartbreaks, the moments of financial restriction, the moments of self-sabotage, the moments of uncertainty are all instrumental for our success. Remembering why you started is the first step to pushing through hard times. As I've said before, nobody remembers the man that gave up, but everybody remembers the man who kept going. Life is going to happen and is going to present many opportunities to be realistic and settle for a life that you don't want to live. It is in these moments that mental fortitude kicks in. When we look back over all the ground we've covered, we are acknowledging our process and our progress, validating our life experiences, and showing gratitude for the past because it provided the compass we use to navigate through life in the present. When we remember where we're headed, we will understand that facing adversities is only a test to see if we stand on business. An arrow can only be shot forward by being pulled backwards. When we keep the vision in front of us, we stop at nothing to achieve it. Remembering where we are headed is equally as important because when it's time to make decisions, we will always choose what will lead us to our destination. It may not make sense right now, but when we get to where we're going, we will look back over our journey and laugh at the times that we thought that would break us. As we touched on a few episodes ago, visualizing how the success feels will also ensure that we are handling business in the present to turn that dream into a reality. It's important that we remember each step in the process because it will give us the fuel to keep going, especially on the days when we want to quit. Like I said in the last episode, divine timing is real. Synchronicities are real. The signs directing us to where we need to be are all around us. It just requires a heightened level of awareness to see what's going on around us. Look at sports, for example. You got to have situational awareness at all times in the game because if you're in the wrong place at the wrong time, you can be a poster. If you're in the wrong place at the wrong time, you're getting a bomb dropped on you. But at the right time, and you're aware of what's going on, you could be in the right place at the right time to make the play to win the game. In closing, keeping your vision in front of you is the master key to manifestation. No matter what's going on around you, no matter what's going on social media, no matter what's going on in your personal life, it is your duty to remember why you started this journey. It is your job to count your blessings, and it is your job to remain grateful through adversities. I'm not sure where I read this or who said it, but, this is a key way to think about patience. It said patience isn't only the act of waiting, but the act of remaining positive while waiting. You may feel like the odds are stacked against you, but I'm demanding that you place those bets on yourself. I am demanding that no matter what your brain is telling you, keep going. Do not put your foot on the brake, not even for a second, because the moment you do, you're going to throw off all that momentum, and it's going to have a rippling effect. Stay the course and see it through. When it's time to shine, you'll know, but until then, remember why you started. And as the quote stated at the beginning, remember where you're headed, think of how great it will be to get there, and keep going. As always, I'd like to thank each and every one of y'all, for spending some time with your boy. I hope I said something of importance, something, that has some meaning to you that will help you achieve your goals this year. 2024 is our year, and it's through consistency that we will win. Again, if you haven't done so already, like, comment, and subscribe to the campaign. You can now stream the podcast on YouTube, so make sure you check out the Sauce Brady Experience YouTube channel. I'm about to get a motorcycle soon. Let y'all in on a little secret. I'm about to get a motorcycle soon. I'm about to start a moto vlog, and we just finna hit the streets, take some back roads, have some real conversations. Something like, something different that's out there in the moto vlog community. So y'all make sure y'all be on the lookout for that as well. Make sure you hit the Sauce Factory. Use code TRUPOD, that's TRUPOD, to receive 30% off your order. Make sure you check out thesaucebradyexperience.com That's the official hub of the Roll Up Podcast. Everything that's going on, all in one area. Make sure you grab some books. Make sure you roll a fatty, dog, because you deserve it. You already know it's your boy. Peace.